back to Discipline Before Dishonor, Episode 2 of Attempt Number 2 of the Learn by Doing Returns overhaul mod on 25% loot with no traders. Technically with one trader, but we can only use him to turn in challenges. We're not allowed to barter with him, nor do quests for him. And he's in the wasteland, so we're not visiting him for a good long time. Anyway, let's continue. I apologize, I'm a little late to the stream. I had technical difficulties getting the game open. When I tried to open the game, it said the game told me that it could not connect to Epic Online services. So the only way I could fix it was by putting Steam in offline mode and launching the game in offline mode. I don't know why it's bringing up Epic Online services when I'm playing on Steam, but that's a discussion for another time. Alright, well, here we are. We're ready to start trying to move. I can't be even one slot encumbered. I'm gonna make sure I can grab a whole bunch of chrysanthemums and goldenrods on the way, so that we can level up our survivalism skill while we move. We need to level it up in order to get pain tolerance ranked up, so... The audio is kinda low. Oh, I notice. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much for letting me know. Thank you, Isimoni. Yeah, my dial was turned down. It was when I was cleaning the gunk off my mouse, I must have clicked on the mic slider. Thank you. You're the GOAT. How are you doing today? You helped me fix that, like, right away, dude. That's awesome. I still have a red tea that we can drink later. I see a large field over here of goldenrods, chrysanthemums, and cotton. Let's gather all of it. Ugh. Hell yeah. Look at that, repeated level ups for athletics, mining, survivalism. It's kind of grindy. I don't like the process of leveling up survivalism. It's the one thing I would change if I could change anything. Or I would make it so that using medicine, like spamming medicines, gave you much more EXP, right? Because then you just make a shitload of bandages and you go to town power leveling it. Thank you, Zuzi. Hello. I love you. You take care. Survivalism is 20. I think we need 50 for the first rank of... That's pretty brutal. But at the very least, my hunger and thirst rate is 10% slower now. Yo, hey, Simone, you still there, buddy? Right on. Yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful morning too, buddy. And I'm really grateful that you helped me to fix the microphone issue right away. All right, here we are, home sweet home. There we go. Fighting position is pretty much prepared for use. I'm gonna want to try to get rid of this block, but it is concrete. It's gonna take a while. Okay. I don't even need to take the torches on me anymore. Really haven't found that many loot bags throughout the course of this playthrough. Alright, let's drink that. Now I gotta take another load after this guy's done. All right, let's go back. Three level ups back to back. I like it. getting athletics levels really quickly as well. So I think that you get athletics when you regenerate stamina. So when you do this, when you repeatedly hit a shitload of chrysanthemum, goldenrod, and cotton, you're always regenerating stamina. So you're always getting athletics levels. You're also getting, repeatedly, mining levels and survivalism levels, improving your block damage, your stamina efficiency with tools. Wait, might just be your block damage and harvesting. Yeah, block damage and harvest yield, but still, you're leveling up your block damage, harvest yield, you're slowing down your food and water consumption, and you're getting more efficient with stamina regeneration while running. Survivalism is 26, so it really doesn't seem so bad. We were able to get 6 survivalism levels just back there at that patch. 27. That's one thing I like about this overhaul mod, is that typically there's many activities that allow you to power level multiple skills at once, right? I'm gonna eat one of those potatoes and stave off our starvation for a time. Maybe I'll eat 2. I can afford the hydration hit for now. Well, we're finally 6-shotting these standard metal devices that give a good amount of scrap metal. Look at that, we got 76 scrap metal from that. What's our mining? 41? Brawler. Yeah, we'll be able to get pain tolerance in no time at this rate. It's grindy, but at least it's easy to train. Learn by doing is way better, yeah. Indeed, buddy. All right, let's take the rest of that. We'll just repair the knife to get rid of that bone. Drop the glass. I'll scrap the pipes. We can always get more. Drop the shit sandwich. We're gonna end up getting a lot of oil later on. I could get rid of that. Scrap the springs. Yeah, we'll try to save space, take more on this run. I think the next trip is the last one we have to do. I am taking a risk if I go slightly encumbered, but you know, we'll try. I'm 5 slots encumbered right now. I just have to try to avoid any potential dogs that might be en route. So far, we've been fine. And I think that the random dog pack that attacks you only happens on day 5. And, you know, day 10, day 15, etc. And I'm fairly certain we've gotten all of the big, notable fields of goldenrods, chrysanthemums, and cotton between our old base and our new one. Look at that snowy mountain over there. That actually looks sick. Yeah, that's awesome. I've been coming down with a cold, so I might be like clearing my throat a little more than we're comfortable with today. For that, I apologize. Okay. If I do get attacked by one dog, I can at least machine gun it down. I see another massive field of crops over there, and I would kind of like to get it. Let's head over there. I got an egg. Oh, that's an enormous field. We're just gonna mark that. We'll mark it as survivalism, so I know if I go over there, we can grind out that skill a little bit. That is a massive field, yeah. Oh my god. There's a dog right there. Holy shit. I didn't even notice. Okay, let's do another trip. I think I'll try to kill that dog on the way, make sure it's not a threat to us on the return journey. Okay. It might even be terminally ill at this point. One bullet. Better one bullet than 15, right? Let's go deposit before we grab the next load, the final load. Hello. Another one. You think there might be an additional snake around here somewhere? Well, I'm happy we got two. Another egg. We can make bacon and eggs when we get home. You know what would be really useful for 7 Days to Die, actually? A button where you press it and you instantly do a 180-degree turn. I think that would be clutch for combat fun. Like... kind of like in Resident Evil, how if you press down on the joystick and circle, or square, depending on the game, you'll do like a 180-degree turn right away. Okay, got a jar of water for later. Very good. Let's grab all that. Oh shit. Two waters. Very nice. Make a drink when we get home. I don't yet have a forge. I never crafted one. We have everything that we need. We just gotta get home with it. I'll eat one more baked potato. Stave off starvation. I feel more comfortable now that we have these 2 jars of water. Hello, Snap. Welcome, buddy. Not too much. I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold, but I still feel at the top of my game. How are you doing today? I got a weird glitch when I tried to log into 7 Days to Die this morning. When I tried to log in, it said that it couldn't connect with the Epic Games Store. And it said that even though I was logging in with Steam, not the Epic Games Store. And what's weirder is that glitch has been happening for years. I looked it up and I saw instances of people complaining about it on Reddit years ago. Very strange. So I just launched Steam in offline mode and then it worked. Crazy part is, when it said it could not connect to the Epic Games Store, it wouldn't let me play it. I literally had to put it in offline mode in order to get into the game and start playing it. Really weird glitch. Another egg. Hell yeah, buddy. Bacon and eggs for days. Another one. Oh, buddy. Anyway, we used most of the day moving, but now that it's done, we can start looting. My survivalism level has to be about 30 by now. Armor skill, huh? 12. I think I need 15 in order to get 4 new inventory slots available. Put down a campfire. Very nice. I only have 1 glue, so at present I can't make a forge. Let's get these dew collectors put down. We always need more water to drink. Okay. And let's start boiling this. Home sweet home, such as it is. Let's keep scouting the town. I'll come back for the drinks soon. Cornfield POI, huh? There might be boars around the back. Let's go check. That might be a wandering horde, or I accidentally woke up zombies in the cornfield. I don't know yet. Level 11, 5 skill points to spend. Got her. Just in case it is a wandering horde, I kind of want to try to attract whatever might be left. Oh yeah. All right. Son of a bitch. Okay. We already smash and grab the stash here. Oh, Shims, thank you. Holy crap. No problem, buddy. And I hope that what I do continues to kill the boredom, you know, give you entertainment. I really appreciate that. That's definitely going to help me keep doing what I do. So thank you. God bless you, buddy. Good morning, Jesper. Good morning. And Shims, how are you doing today, buddy? Jesper, how are you doing also? Good morning. Yeah, that's huge, Shims. That's food on the table. Thank you. Got a painkiller. Yeah, I think I woke up the POI zombies. That's literally like half of my utility bill this month. Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you so much, man. Like, it's really hard to receive something like that and then put into words just how grateful I actually am. You know? All right. Yeah, we'll check around the back for the boars that might be there. And we'll loot this place later. Oh, wow. Several boars are here. 3. Son of a bitch. I might want to open with my knife, actually. It's more damage, I think, than a standard bow shot from stealth. Very nice. We're getting 90 meat out of this. I am getting pretty thirsty, though. So we essentially just want to get these 2 boars and then call it a day. I gotta make sure I got full stamina before we try, though. Okay. Now let's try to kite him and bleed him out. Hopefully our stamina allows that. We are quite low. Got him. One more. You're busy the whole day, huh? You finally got a chance to relax, or what? Yeah, whenever you're really thirsty, you can sort of use the bow to get free. It's equivalent to a free melee power attack with the knife, a charged bow shot, so. Put the ergo grip in the shovel and then maybe I can get something done. It helped. Helped a lot, yeah. Oh, the stamina. Yeah, the thirst. Our survivalism's looking good now, though. We need 50 for that first point. We have 35. Yeah, for pain tolerance. Except pain tolerance in this overhaul mod is inherently stronger. There's only 3 ranks, but each rank gives you, like, 2 ranks of the vanilla version, you know? Alright, let's go. Definitely gotta stay out of trouble. This is a smash and grab. I'll mark that. I don't really want to keep on exploring the countryside or the town while I'm this thirsty. Mark the cruiser. Beer hops. Nice. We can grow that and get the beer we need to craft a Scorcher stew later. Oh shit. Okay. Well, we have the water. Now we need to process it into a drink. A meaningful one. We'll make 2 red teas. We're very thirsty already. A lot of seeds, though. I'd like to think about starting a garden, if I can. We don't have that much rotten meat, but I could theoretically do something. Yeah, 6 crop plots. Let's do it. It's quite a burden on our clay supply. But we'll work on that. I need to secure our water source. Like, I need to make sure I have ongoing, constant hydration so that I can gather 6,000 stone and clay for our horde base. We're kind of behind on time right now, unfortunately, because our starter town was very small and did not give us that much to work with, looting-wise, right? But we did loot that town very thoroughly. We did a good job. I never looted this part of that town, mind you. Let's make a couple of bacon and eggs. And what are we planting first? I'll do the hops, the mushrooms on the wall. Coffee. If I grew some yuccas, I could make yucca juice. But potatoes are food if I bake them. You work today again and tomorrow. Shit, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. But you know what? We all do it. More or less. When's your... So after tomorrow you have your weekend, eh? Alright. The mushroom spores we can place on any surface. So we could just put these right here. Hang on. Put them on the side, yeah. And then potatoes. Coffee. Hops. And then we can still plant one more thing. I think I'll go with a yucca. Make yucca juice. Okay, we got a rudimentary farm started. And I can just walk over here, come on the platform, and check my grow plots, you know? Here we go. Oh, thank goodness. We need this really badly. I have a whole bunch of baked potatoes, but those are going to make me thirsty if I eat them, so I'm trying not to. I don't want to eat that can of chili because I need it for our scorcher stew later. What I really need now is to craft a forge so I can make a grill, and then I can grill all this meat. But for now, all we have is bacon and eggs. 2 servings of it. I was able to loot 4 eggs. At least we're hydrated. Maybe we have enough time to smash and grab this POI stash. Pistol Pete, more damage with 9mm weapons. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., eh? Right on. Well, I'll be streaming while you're off. We can moss. Nice. Can of sham. I'll eat that right now. Muffled connectors, I think I'll just scrap. I don't know. I never use them. Maybe I'll keep them. I'll hang on to them. Reduce chance to be lit on fire, do more damage with clubs. A grave digger mod. That's gonna help a lot when it comes time to gather all of our clay for the horde base. $14 dukes. Okay. And then there was one. I love it when zombies break a block and then they do that bar crawl face plant. Oh, we just got a yucca fruit. Okay, with my next murky water, I can make a yucca juice instead of a red tea. Not bad. Let's grab some pipes. It's getting late. Come on. I gotta get back to base. Oh shit. Heard something over there. Oh, we got zombies all around. Okay. Thankfully, I didn't put a spike trap up yet. So I'll be able to climb my fighting position ladder in order to get in there. All right. Pipes. Ranger outfit will scrap. All right. We got a feral. Let's put up that second hatch in case he climbs over her to get over the first hatch. As long as we don't get a feral big boy, I won't need any spike traps, but we have them on my belt just in case we need them. Although I have to admit, probably even a normal big boy would make me want to use a spike trap, because he just melts hatches, right? If there's a feral on the other side of the hatch, I wouldn't want to take the chance. Like a fast feral. Ooh. Nice. I just got a beer. Dude, that means I can make the, oh yes, we're gonna make that right now. Scorcher stew. I need 5 raw meat, but we can make it pretty much without a campfire, which is strange. I feel like you should have to cook this, but this is gonna give me some health, food, and water, and we'll finish the challenges, right? Finish that challenge for making and eating it. Anyway, I can overlay some cosmetic gear now. Don't really have any gloves unlocked yet, but I do have some shoes. That'll do for now. Oh, blessed be, we got some bacon and eggs. Let's eat that shit right now. We'll get pretty much full health back. And a half full belly. Very nice. Yeah, I always knew if I had to work a conventional job, I would want one where I could, like, chill. Where it wasn't so hands-on that I couldn't watch YouTube or something. Play a Steam Deck. I always felt the security guard job would have been perfect for me then. You just check monitors once every 10 minutes. Go do the rounds every half hour. Another loot bag. Right on. We just got 2 glue. I can make my forge now. That's definitely a wandering horde. Let's put up another hatch. Unfortunately, there is a big mama in that horde. She is gonna melt the hatches. Very fast. I gotta put a trap there now. Okay, we knocked her over. Pretty much got all of the experience. And we held the line until the last hatch. Not bad, buddy. We got a lot of loot bags there, too. There might even be another one on the other side of the ladder. Level 3 pipe shotgun. Preacher gloves. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, buddy. Okay, let's drop those. Use no stamina while sneak sprinting. Harvest more lead and brass from sinks and plumbing. 30 food, 20 water, 15 health. I'll eat that now. Hell yeah, buddy. That's, perfect. Okay. Turn in the challenges. Machine gunner. You can craft drum magazines. I don't really think I'm gonna end up using that level 3 pipe shotgun, but we have it. I could put it on slot 1, theoretically. But all my muscle memory is for pressing X and C on the keyboard whenever disaster strikes. That's where my other guns are. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Z, X, C, V, B. Makes it so I don't have to reach all the way across the keyboard to get that shit. It's a good thing we grabbed those pipes when we could. Over there at the other POI, because now I can make my forge. If we didn't grab those pipes, I wouldn't have been able to. Okay. Okay, let's begin. I can make a grill, which means I can grill that meat. We're at full health, nearly full hydration, full food. We're stable. And we have 2 dew collectors going and a bunch of crop plots growing stuff. And I have 10 skill points to spend. I can get Decapitator rank 1. Which is going to afford me extra damage and dismemberment chance. I only have level 6 in engineering, so I'm reasonably far away from being able to craft a workbench. I'll try not to go into parkour right away. I might want to save those points for something else. Let's see here. Athletics is 39. I need 50 for Sex Rex. 50 for Flurry of Blows. Okay. Let's make ourselves a grill. I'd like to start gathering clay now. We're kind of behind, we're really behind schedule, to be honest. But I do have enough time to get it done. It's just a little tighter than normal. Because we had to move towns. All right, there we go. We got a lot of grilled meat coming in. 21. We're gonna try to get some mining done. Finding this Gravedigger mod was a stroke of beauty, man. Stroke of beautiful luck. Is anybody else craving the exhilaration of Darkest Dungeon right now? I'm gonna do it like one game per day. Like I'll intermittently like switch between them, you know? But man, we totally redeemed ourselves for the Plague Doctor's death at the end of episode 1. Banged out a lot of veteran dungeons, got really strong heroes. Like this might be the victory lap run. I might finally beat Blood Moon. We'll see. I'm so glad we can 3-shot these blocks, dude. That Gravedigger mod is the reason why we can do this. Gather clay is complete. 1000 EXP. I think it is. Yeah, see, without that Gravedigger mod, we couldn't do that. Crops growing, dew collecting, forge smelting. We are doing great. We've still only found one mechanical part though. In case any of you were wondering why I modded the game to make it so that we don't need a workbench to craft the wrench, that's why. You need 4 mechanical parts to craft the wrench, and you need 20 to craft the workbench. It's day 5 and we found 1 mechanical part. Can you imagine if we needed 24? Right? Like, theoretically, we could end up playing until week 5 and not even be able to craft the workbench for the wrench yet. So I made it so we can craft the wrench without needing a workbench. It just makes sense. In most series, you don't really notice because you find you find the mechanical parts you need for your wrench pretty quickly. But other series, you get an idea of just how rare mechanical parts are and just how lucky it is when you find a whole bunch of them. Yeah, we have one mechanical part and it's day 5, so it's a good case study for the fact that just because I found 4 or 5 mechanical parts by day 3 a few times, it's not too common that it happens. If I put that ergonomic grip in the axe, it makes me do 25 block damage. 26 now that we got to level up. Yeah, we'll work on stone and clay here. And I'll keep moving around in the hopes that I can get those armor levels. Today's the day. I might get attacked by a random wandering horde of dogs. Every 5th day you have a chance of getting attacked by a dog horde. So I have to be very careful. No traveling over encumbered on day 5, 10, 15, or any other multiple of 5. Okay, we got a little bit of food that won't make us thirsty. Let's grab water. Oh, yes, we have 2. Blessed drinks. Oh, yes. All right, let's boil these. Cancel that work order for now, and then resume it. We're going to want to convert one of those waters into a yucca juice since we found a yucca fruit, and we'll do a red tea out of the other one. Yeah. Back to it. Where am I setting up for Horde Night? I have no idea yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take a look around town first thing in the morning and try to find a suitable tier 5 POI. Tier 4, oh god, if I can't. That's a feral. Oh shit. Whenever I go to a new town, I'm always hoping for something like a Grover High or Army Outpost 7. Those make for great bases, very easy to build, very minimal resistance regarding zombies and the POIs. We got about an hour, just over an hour, before I can set out in search of said POI. It's very lucky that I ended up finding 4 eggs in one day, on day 4. I was banging out those bird nests hoping I would find some eggs, maybe 1 or 2, but we found 4. I was able to eat bacon and eggs twice, buddy. That's so good. The eggs are very rare in bird nests in the pine forest when you're on 25% loot. You're lucky to get 2 feathers in a bird nest on 25% loot. It's different, buddy. That's why I usually leave something in the bird nest and harvest it with my axe in the very early game. Because if you harvest a bird nest with your axe, you can get more feathers out of it. I'm gonna top up my coffee once we get to 6 a.m. and the sun rises. These are the last 2 blocks that I'm gonna break, and then we have to head back to our base and we gotta prepare the drinks that we need. Yucca juice and red tea. We did good though. We have roughly 2,000 clay and stone. Oh shit. Oh my god. Uh-oh. What the hell is Kenny doing stuck at the hatch, dude? Okay, he came down. Come on. Oh, buddy. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get to my fighting position. We're good, though. Is this a second wandering horde, I wonder? Or is it just a bunch of wild zombies? Let's fire off a round. I don't see any more. Okay. I'll make a little bit more cobblestone right now. Let's make 700. That leaves me with a little bit of room left over to loot more. 500. More room to loot more. And we're gonna get rid of the baked potatoes for now. If I'm gonna eat anything, it's gonna be the grilled meat. What are you doing? Is she in the building? Oh, she's through here. Okay. I'll help her crack through this. There's a snake in there too. There's a snake in my boot. All right, let's go. That's right. Okay. I'll be right back. Coffee time. Got more of my black bean juice. Okay. We got our arrowheads, we got our nails. Let's divide this stack of iron. 50 iron arrows coming in hot. Yucca juice. Drink that right now. We got another minute left before the red tea is done. All right. Let's go continue exploring this area of town and try to find a horde base. Hey, this is a smash and grab right here. Damn straight it is. An easy one. Mailbox. Mining tools do more damage. Yes, buddy. That's gonna help with the clay and stone gathering even more. I might be able to get a murky water over here. I'll check. Nope. Oh, is that the mining POI over there? I don't know. It looks massive, whatever it is. We'll go check it out. All right, so this is what exactly? That's the entrance. This is a smash and grab right here. And there's resources in the basement to gather. Okay. We'll just get the basement loot. Whatever harvestables there are. Oh, that's a lot of shit. Hi. Bye. Okay. We have our iron arrows. It's time to switch. We'll just scrap all of our stone ones. Gather stone is complete. I think that's a level up right there. Damn straight it is. Level 13 with 10 skill points to spend. Big boy coming. I got bicycle handlebars. All right, that'll do. Let's get out of here. Hi. We'll do the actual smash and grab portion of all this later. Loot bag. Yes, buddy. Oh shit, I just woke up a dog. I better go. He might have a way out of that backyard. At least I'm not over encumbered. Looks like we're clear. What is this POI? Where do I think the loot is here? The Hestny's residence. Clearly you enter from the first floor, so I'd imagine the loot would have to... Oh, yeah, that's where it is. All right, another smash and grab in the books. What's that? Small chance to mine rare gems from ore. Doesn't matter for the gold and silver in a world without traders, but if we could get some diamonds, that'd be great. The Clem residence. I know this is a smash and grab. It's right over there by the garage. We'll mark it. I'll eat the dog food right now. More stone over here, and clay. More damage to vultures. swing batons faster. Is there a dog in here? Or a zombie? Probably a dog. Yeah. A stuck dog. Who still hit me anyway. Skill issue. Alright. At least I didn't get an infection or something. Scrap that. Drop the cloth. Alright, this guy's been following us for like 7 POIs now. We should try to just take him out. Nice. Decapitation, buddy. Again. There are so many smash and grabs in this town. It's just one giant looting opportunity. I got a wheel for our first vehicle. I found a wheel and bicycle handlebars today. It's not bad. All right, let's go. It looks like we've searched the entirety of the town, but there's this massive POI over here that we still have to take a look at, and we don't know what it is. This one to the north is a level 4 shotgun messiah. We'll base up there if we don't find anything better. The dog is a stream sniper. Damn straight. I got a flashlight. Don't really need it. What's it used in? Nothing special. We already have a helmet light. I'll just scrap that weapon, that flashlight. We're gonna mark that cement mixer, come back and harvest it when we have a wrench. Welcome back, Susie. Okay, time to chill. The Hyde residence. Where do we think this loot stash is? Given the fact that we enter through the garage, I can only imagine that we find the loot either in the basement or on the first floor. $60 scrap metal right there. Try to stay light. The basement. All right. Nice. Archery book, 9mm and cobblestone. Okay. Son of a bitch. Another stream sniper. They sure do get funky in a fighting position like this. I'm very surprised none of them have gotten over that hatch yet. A loot bag, another one. We barely found any loot bags in the beginning of the series. We're finding a lot now. Okay, let's put that up. Shotguns reload faster. Here's the loot. I think one of these is a locked chest. Yeah, reinforced chest. We're gonna have to mark that and come back later. Shamway box. Survivalism level up. We got another can of chili, which I can eat now, since we already made the Scorcher stew. I got a scope. Put that in here. Another mechanical part. Okay, we're one step closer. One step closer to having our wrench. We just need 2 more. Reinforced chest basement. Hey, sweetie pie. Okay. Oh shit. It's the dog horde, and I'm encumbered. This could be bad. All right, hang on. Go. Close that. Make more hatches. Keep that hatch. Oh, we're dead. Sorry, guys. We totally just died there, and there's no way I can stop it. Okay. The series is over. See, the dog horde on day 5. I knew it was coming, and I still fucked up and got killed anyway. That's how it goes. That's always how it goes. Anyway, the series is over. All right. I have to consider what I'm playing now. The only way I'll play RimWorld is if I can get a better combat training dummy mod. But I learned some tips for RimWorld that I'd like to put into practice. All right, so I mean, we could try this one. Hello, Andy. I'm doing pretty good, buddy. I'm having a decent day. How are you doing? Oh. Yeah, truth is, guys, I suck at 7 days to die. I'm not that good at it. All right, now let me take a look here real quick. All right, I think I will play RimWorld. Maybe we can get better at 7 Days to Die together, eh, Andy? I'm glad to hear you're doing good, buddy. I really could continue playing Darkest Dungeon more. Like, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I'm just worried if I overplay it, then, you know, I might get sick of it if I overplay it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll play it. I'll play it. I had a cold shower today. I've been having a cold shower every day. I've noticed that I don't get dopamine sickness if I take a cold shower every morning. All right, let's add a redirect into the new Darkest Dungeon stream that we will be starting. Now, if you guys want to keep on chilling, then you don't even have to leave. I can basically transport you directly into the new stream if that's what you want. So sit tight if you want to keep on chilling. I used to play it on console too. Yeah, I got the platinum trophy on console. The 2,500 kills one was ridiculous, but I basically like used an elastic to hold down the hitting button, and my wife and I watched movies while I killed her over and over again in front of her bedroll. All right, well, I'm gonna change the chat in OBS now, guys. So I'm gonna start the new stream. I will see you in Darkest Dungeon in just a minute, okay? All right.